Today's lunch break, it started as a treat for her husband, and now the unplanned entrepreneur is delivering desserts all across Chicagoland. These homemade individual sweet treats packed in a jar are perfect for gift giving or as an on-the-go dessert. Joining us to share her family recipe for peach cobbler is Jasiman Green. Jasiman, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me today.
One treat looks more decadent than the next across our table here. I can't believe it. The fragrances coming from here are just delightful.
Thank you, thank you.
So I want to talk about your business because we're going to make some peach cobbler here, but I want to talk about this business. This is, Jars by Jasiman.
Correct.
You just started in your kitchen, right? Making
That's
for
correct.
people you love initially.
Yes, of course. About 3 years ago, I started sending my husband to work with desserts in a package, and he would come home with orders like, my coworker wants this, and my friend wants this. So I'm like, wait a minute here. So it kind of gave me the light bulb of, hey, this could be something. So we initially started doing like pop-up shops, church events, community events, and things like that on the weekend.
Okay.
While I was working my full-time job, and we outgrown the kitchen, and so we had to get a commercial space, and we went to Cloud Kitchens.
Right, and Cloud Kitchens allows other people who want to be entrepreneurs like yourself and start up to go into their kitchen and make everything and then be able to provide it. And boy, has it taken off.
It definitely has.
Now everybody loves you.
Yes, absolutely. We're trying.
Okay, today we're doing something not in a jar that people can make at home for their family.
That is correct. So we have our peach cobbler here. It's my mom's favorite. She forced me to put it on the menu. So that's why we have it here on the menu. We just started off initially with salted butter. I prefer salted butter. Just when you're doing something that's over sweet, a dessert that has a lot of sugar in it.
Sure.
You want that salt to kind of balance things out. So we started out with 2 teaspoons of butter, salted butter, and then we threw in the fresh peaches here. If peaches for some reason isn't in season, you can also do frozen peaches or even canned peaches. Just make sure that they're drained. Okay. So you have a few options.
Right, because they generally come in that juice, the syrup, or what? Yeah.
And who wants that?
Right.
And then we just do a cup of sugar, white sugar, and then we're going to do the brown sugar as well. Add that to that.
And that's a light brown sugar.
That is correct, light brown sugar. Look, you know your sugars. All right, Miss Dean.
I love to bake. I love sweets.
And then we're going to put that in there, kind of let that simmer down a bit, let the sugars, kind of do its thing and take its course. And then we'll add vanilla. And then we have cinnamon.
Oh, nice touch.
Nutmeg, and then my secret treat, in which is my favorite in the dish, is lemon juice. So lemon juice, what that does for the peaches, it makes it more fragrant and gives a fresh taste. So even if you're using those, if you're using those the frozen peaches or even the canned peaches, when you add that lemon juice, it makes it taste fresh.
I can smell it right now, the difference in the fragrance profile.
Absolutely. And then, so we let that kind of simmer down, let the sugars take its course and kind of melt down in there.
Oh my goodness, I could take a spoon right to that.
Well, I have a spoon here if you want it. No, and then we just, I have the dough here. So this is basically just a traditional dough that you would make with flour, baking soda, egg, and milk.
Okay.
So
like
I let, just a traditional pie crust, and then I put a little butter in there, and then a little cinnamon and sugar. Oh. And then you'll add that.
Little sweet surprise at the bottom.
There you go.
Okay.
So we're loading you up with a lot of sugar here. And you just put it in the pan there. I'm sorry, in your ceramic, not pan, I'm sorry. And then with the topping, you can kind of get creative if you like. Today I'm going to do just what I consider a plaid look. Right. Or a checkerboard look.
That's traditional, right? When we see a pie, we sort of think of our grandparents,
Exactly. But I have gotten creative, and I've done like a heart shape or even like stars and things like that.
Oh, pretty.
So yeah, so you just go across as so, and then, just kind of make it happen. make it happen and tuck it under there. And then, of course, for
show me magically that finished product that we can start eating, right?
It's magic. So we have our peach cobbler here.
Oh, did you sprinkle some sugar even on the top
I did.
too? Oh,
Do a little sugar since she knows her stuff here. So we have our our peach cobbler here. Let me move this out of the way.
I want you to tell me about some of these others because you've got a cheesecake mixed with a brownie, a cookie brownie.
Yeah, so our company, we don't just specialize in desserts that are in a jar.
Okay.
We do a variety of brownies. So we do our turtle brownie, which is up front. We have our brookie brownie, which is our cookie and fudge brownie together. We even do a cheesecake brownie and a s'mores brownie as well.
Okay.
And then we do cookies as well. We have our Reese cup cookie up front, our large chocolate chip cookie.
You are generous with all the little Reese's Pieces on those cookies.
I try, I try to make sure.
What are some of the jars?
So these jars here that we have the strawberry jar, which we call holly berry.
I love it.
Yeah, I love holly berry. So it's just strictly strawberries with our vanilla-based custard. Our custard is a homemade vanilla-based custard. We do our traditional banana, which has banana slices in it. And then we even get a little creative. We'll do Oreo, we do Snicker. This one here is our caramel pecan, which is my absolute favorite. The pecans are roasted. So, oh my God, you get the homemade caramel sauce with the roasted pecan. It's absolutely
Now, here's the problem. You said that's a jar for one person, but then you bring all these other desserts. How are we going to eat the whole jar and then all the other desserts?
Cheat day every day. Why not? Cheat day every day.
Oh, my goodness. I told you at home would be, mouth-watering right now.
I try.
So if you want more information, you want to order one of these, say, oh, look and smell delicious. Can't wait to taste one.
Thank you.
You can check out jarsbyjasmine.com. And remember the interesting spelling of Jasmine there. We'll post the recipe on our website at WGNTV.com/midday, and then we'll also have a link so that you can order at Jars by Jasmine as well.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You're wonderful.